There we go. Alright, welcome to Ori and the Blind Forest. I tried to record this for the Switch version, but it wasn't working. Well, it was working, I was playing the game and everything was fine, but my Elgato decided to not record properly. So instead, I have the Game Pass for 3 months, so I figured I could use it to just do this. As you can see, I already attempted to record this, but I wasn't recording at a great time, let's say. I 100% of this game in about 8 hours, as soon as I bought it. I'm gonna skip the prologue, I'll explain that in a minute. But I 100%ed it in 8 hours from when I bought it on my Switch, and I figured I'd record my hard mode playthrough. Hopefully this series won't be as edited as my other ones, just because, first of all, I don't feel like editing that much, but also, I want a series that's, like, not super edited. I love this game. So I guess I should explain why I skipped the intro. Basically, the story is Nehru, which is Ori's his adopted mother. So I'm getting some out of my eye. His adopted mother-ish, because she found him right after Soul Link. She found him and then adopted him, I guess. She starves to death because of the darkness that is overwhelming the forest. And that's why the forest is blind, because there's darkness in the forest. And yeah. Kuro, the main antagonist, who I will not spoil anything about, took this thing right here, this light, named Scene, from the spirit tree, which cast the forest into darkness. And Ori, there was a species of Oris, but that isn't existent anymore. They went extinct because the light disappeared, and Ori's the last one alive. So it's basically Ori and Scene's job to restore light to the forest. The lore for this game is fairly intricate, but that's the gist of it for now. The gist of it. G-I-S-T. I know language. I am also sick. I'm not sick, I just have a really sore throat. Scratchy throat, so I'm gonna be coughing a lot, probably. Like that. I was trying to preface why I'm coughing before I actually coughed. So if we press B on one of these, we'll get this, and these all give us ability points. This branch is easily the best to go through. Easy game. No, early game, not easy game. This one I want to do next though, just because having stronger attack is really nice. This allows us to reuse the Soul Link to save again, like that. This one is probably the one that I want next, after this. The middle row is more for exploration and like late game stuff, or stuff that'll be more useful in the late game. I'm gonna 100% this, by the way. I don't know if that was evident. If there is anything super boring or whatever, I'll obviously cut it out, but I'll try to make everything interesting. I actually streamed this game. This was the first game that I streamed, and it didn't take off. That's one of my least viewed videos on my channel, as of right now. I really enjoyed streaming it, but just no one was there. This is a spirit well. They allow us to quick travel later on, but they're also like save points, and they refill your energy and your life. How could you don't maybe? Speaking of, I'm just gonna go refill my life real quick. Every time we kill an enemy, we get spirit light, and filling that wheel at the bottom gives us an ability point. So it's best to not shy away from combat, especially in hard mode, because it takes a lot more experience to unlock things in hard mode. You don't have to destroy all these, like I can just walk under, but it's better to destroy all of them. When we upgrade, or when we get an ability point, that burst of light comes. It's not called light burst, but there is something in this game called light burst, so it threw me off. First time I played it, like, why would I want to upgrade that? Because there's something in the ability tree that is an upgrade, that like upgrades your light burst, but that's not your light burst. These enemies have names, I just don't know them, despite the fact that I've spent probably 30 hours in this game, with it being 100%able in less than 10. I've 100% of this game 3 times now. Twice on normal, once on hard. Because I had it on my PC, but I hadn't bought it. And then I bought it for my Switch, and this is also legal. I don't do that sort of thing anymore, promise. Anything over here we can get? I don't think there is. There were a lot of times where I just have, like, 99%, and I just couldn't do anything about it. Where are we? What the heck? Because I know we need to go to the Hollow Grove. Oh. Okay, save more often. Soul Link more often. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that happened. We need to go to the Hollow Grove. I know that's where we're supposed to go. But we can also go other places. Those enemies are annoying because they attack after they die, because they explode into 3 spikes. And there are ones later on that are like lava based, and they'll just leave a blob of lava. Like they'll shoot out 3 projectiles that form into blobs of lava when they hit the ground. Those things suck. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. I don't know how long I'm gonna record for. I don't know where I'm gonna stop, but I guess we'll see. I think 30 minutes is a good amount of time, or a good length for the video, but also might not be a good place to stop. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, we need to go to Hollow Grove. Forgot about these guys. Playing this game through, when I first, gosh, I need to stop saying when I first played this, or when I first started recording this, I had just 100%ed it, so I just had all the abilities, and I was going back through without any abilities, and it was really weird. This is a life cell. It increases our maximum life. There are also energy cells. Anyway, it was really weird going through without that ability, or without all of the abilities. But now that I haven't played in like a month, it's way better, because I'm used to not having the abilities. I got confused because I thought this was over towards Hollow Grove, but it isn't. I was thinking it was towards Hollow Grove because... Oh my gosh, why do I suck? I was thinking it was over towards Hollow Grove because I remember going straight that way and then getting here, but I guess I didn't remember the difference. I would recommend soul linking every time you see one of these, because if you break it, it restores your 1 energy. Later it will restore more, but we'll get there. Because Soul Link is your checkpoint system, your save system, all that. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Immediately. So we need to go down first, because down there is our first ability, being wall jump. This game's wall jump is a little bit different from other wall jumps. Oh wait, no, it's not down here. What was it? The wall jump allows us to jump up walls and from wall to wall, so we're less restricted with the wall jump than you would be in a normal game, like say Mario, where you have to go from wall to wall. Yeah, it's down there, that's right, because we can't get up. If there's somewhere that you can't get out of or can't continue from, chances are you're about to get a new ability. Like here, you can't get back up out without the wall jump. So it's pretty telling that you're gonna get something, because you just can't get out of here. Come on, would you please not be living anymore? Dang it. Why am I bad at video games? I promise you I'm not this bad normally. This game is beautiful. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Will of the Wisps comes out in a month from when I'm recording this. I don't know when I'm going to upload this. Stop it. I keep pausing because I want to skip the cutscene. I'm used to playing Sonic Adventure because I've been playing Sonic Adventure for the past 2 days. I beat it in like 4 hours. It's not a long game, especially if you know what you're doing. But I'm still used to that sort of system. You want to get as much spirit light as you can, because it's used for upgrades, like I said earlier. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna be a bit more careful here from here on out. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're solid. We're good. I was gonna say we're chilling, but then I realized that I don't use that kind of language usually. Yep. Not gonna get that. Actually, I am gonna get that. Yep. Normally, I like keeping my ability tree balanced, but now that I know what I'm doing, I'm probably not gonna keep it very balanced. She is Kuro. This is an ancestor tree. Or ancestral tree, sorry. They give us the abilities because an ancestor died there, I guess, and they had that ability. What was I saying? Kuro. She in that, I don't know if you read it, but she is Kuro. She is the main antagonist I was talking about earlier. When you get an ability, most of the time there's something near the ability that you can use the ability for, like an extra secret little thing. Like in Metroid. Metroid does that. At least the original and Super did. I think Samus Returns did. Samus Returns was a really good game. I loved Samus Returns. I never beat it though. I need to Soul Link soon, because if I die here, I'm gonna be sad. I love this music, by the way. This game's music is incredible. If you haven't played this game, what are you doing with your life? Like, look. Play this game. I don't care how you do it. Play it. On any console, any version. This is PC. I played on Switch. They're both fine. Switch is laggy, but it's also portable. Not laggy. Laggy is not the right word. It doesn't load properly. Like, there are times in the action sequences where you'll just die because the game didn't load quick enough. And it's really frustrating. Especially if you're playing in one life mode. But the PC version also isn't portable, especially if you don't have a laptop. But even if you do have a laptop, you know, playing games with a laptop isn't the greatest. Unless you have one of those pocket computers or whatever from GPD. I think that's what it is. I used to really want a GPD win, but then I realized that they kind of suck, and they're also $800. So, maybe not that. But I would definitely play Mirror's Edge and Ori and the Blind Forest all the time. I didn't use my ability tree. What am I doing with my life? Ori... Can Ori be in Smash? Like, please? Not as a Mii costume, either. Oh, that one's useful. I didn't even think about how useful that was. Alright, I'm getting that one. I know I said I wasn't going to keep it balanced, but that one's actually... I thought that was on the top row, not the middle row. Yeah, as you can see, now they float to us instead of us having to go directly over them to pick them up. Which is really nice. It doesn't seem like it'd be that good, but it's incredible. Okay, now everything else takes either 2 or 3 ability points. In normal and easy mode, they only take 1 for quite a while, actually. Normal mode is my preferred play mode. Just because hard, it's hard, sure, but it also doesn't add much. And I like just exploring. Easy mode I don't find fun, just because it's too easy. Hard mode is fun, don't get me wrong, I love hard games. Like, I just beat Cuphead. With like 600 deaths too. Totally definitely flexing on a friend there, because he got like over 1,000, I think. I'm gonna Soul Link here. I don't know what I'm doing. Where was the map stone? It was down here, right? Doesn't show. Yeah, it's right here. Now we can just boop. We have a map now. Gosh darn it. I don't know why I'm dying. I've been coughing like this for like a week and a half now. Like, there have been multiple times where I've just almost puked because of how much I was coughing. And there was also several nights where I just couldn't sleep because of how much I was coughing. Those are the worst. It's not being able to sleep because you can't breathe because you're coughing. Not a good time. 3 out of 10. Would not recommend. This is scary because I think right now these things are instant death. They're not later because you'll have more life. But for now, I think they are instant death. Ooh, ooh. Okay, maybe not. I think the first time I played, I didn't have that extra life cell. So I just kind of associated them with death. These things, we need energy to open. So if we have 4 energy, we can spend it on the door. Normally the energy doors aren't required. A lot of the time they'll be used for secrets. And even the ones that are used for secrets aren't. Like, a lot of the time they can just be skipped, even if you are going for the secret. Which is cool. I like that about this game. Oh, there we go. I love the movement in this game too. A lot of the games that I like because of, there we go, because of the movement. Like, Overgrowth is one of my favorite games. Mirror's Edge is one of my favorite games. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games, because moving in those games is just super fun. Like, with the glider, I love gliding in Breath of the Wild. That's one of my favorite things to do in video games. Like, I'll just open Breath of the Wild, and then glide for 2 hours. Okay. Hollow Knight has a really good movement system, but it takes a long time to get to the parts that are actually fun. This is the spirit tree. This is the thing we're trying to save. So her, again, in this is Kuro. This is spoilers, but we're gonna get to it anyway. If you want to play this game spoiler-free, which I would totally recommend, don't watch the rest of this episode, because I'm gonna edit after this. But basically... Wait, does it come up here? I don't remember. Hold on, I guess we'll see. All these are animals, like children of the spirit tree. So I guess spirit animals? Doesn't sound right. I don't know if it shows it here, but Kuro's gonna come snatch scene. Yeah, from the tree. And if you don't want spoilers, stop watching the episode here. Go to the next one or something. Basically, the light killed her babies. Probably because she's nocturnal, question mark? I don't entirely know why. But regardless, we don't figure that out until way later in the game. But yeah, that's I guess that's the first part of Ori in the Blind Forest. I guess we should finish out this cutscene. Finished. I'm gonna save here, edit this video, and upload it tomorrow. I need to upload something for AA Battery. Go watch AA Batteries, join my Discord, join the AA Batteries Discord. This is just telling us we need to get the elements, to revive the forest. Come on. Yeah. Thanks for watching this episode, this video. I don't know how to end this.